I demand RGB Howery. I don't think I can do maybe I could do that, but I hate RBG. It's like the worst thing that's ever happened in gaming is the whole RGB thing. Like, I have the RGB stuff on my computer, and I've just changed all of it to be one color because I can't stand it. It's super hard to buy components that don't have RGB. Yeah, I basically gave up. Like, at one point I was like, oh, I need to, I don't know. How do I avoid it? I just disabled all my PC lights. I guess that works too, but then I'm like, how do I know it's turned on? It's such a dumb idea to think that. How do I know if my PC is on? It looks at PC. How do I know if my computer mouse is on? Moves around mouse. I was kind of thinking, to be honest, I was kind of thinking like, should I just drop a banjo? Like, the first half seems better than the second half. But no, I feel like I have to give the second half another chance. I have to, like, I have to be able to say I finished Banjo after all these years. I never finished it as a kid. I can do it. Surely it does get better. But I don't know if I like this level that much. This is my favorite. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry, I mean, I know, it's so cool. I love it. The aesthetic, look around. Everything is so oily and grimy. I love it. So cool. It can get better, but don't call me Shirley. My apologies. Oh, you can have your own opinion. Yeah, sure. No, I'm just okay. I'm just chilling. I'm just okay. I'm just kidding. You can be honest and say Banjo sucks. No worries. I mean, would I go that far? Shit. Oh my god. Banjo sucks. Never mind. I really want to play Bonanza. I mean, this is a bit grim. Hey, but I had like a near-death experience. Like, how long was it? Like a week ago? 2 weeks ago? And my immediate thought after was like, I can't die without having played Donkey Kong Bonanza. I need to play Bonanza. What happened? I was choking on food. That's all that happened, really. But it was kind of spooky. I've never choked on food for that long before. Oh my god, I thought it was an exit. I never choked on food for that long. Was it a banana? It was rice, curry. Yeah, rice and curry. Don't worry, a lot of people die like that. Yeah. Don't worry about it. And my eyes were going blurry, like, as I was choking for a while. And I was like, oh shit, this might actually be it. But I wasn't really thinking that clearly in the moment. I was just trying to get it out of my throat. Just realized that it wasn't very comforting. Yeah. A lot of people die without experiencing Bonanza. Don't worry about it. Is there still a big goblin community in the VTuber community? What happened to all the goblins? One of the VTubers I followed exited the goblin space because it was toxic. I mean, they are goblins. I mean, what were you expecting? That's kind of a part of being a goblin, isn't it? I wanted a wholesome goblin experience. You're talking about gnomes, man. I remember watching The Boy and the Heron. This was a legitimate review that someone wrote of the film that really pissed me off. And it was a guy saying, Boy and the Heron is mid, question mark? And the review was just like, there was barely any Ghibli food. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? How is this, why did you make this into a review of a film? And you put that up on YouTube, and your review is, there was barely any Ghibli food. And I guess that's why I bring it up. Because I'm like, what, how is this what you're concerned with? What about the message of the movie? What about stuff? You didn't care about that? And you just called it mid. And I didn't even know what mid meant at the time. That's just slang for bad. That's what the kids call bad now. I thought mid, okay, well, so that's not too bad. It's mid. That's decent. People need to be strapped to a chair and forced to perceive the themes and messages of the media they consume. Yeah, I guess it's just a thing if, like, a lot of people don't care for themes and atmosphere and stuff like that. I can see why people would dislike Boy and the Heron. I think that's fine. It's one of my favorite movies ever, but I understand it. And I'll have some water, thank you. I love Boy and the Heron. It's one of my favorite ones. watch it in the theaters twice. I guess that's not a lot, but but I don't watch movies in the theater twice very often. All the food I eat is Ghibli core. It's just toast. Just eggs and toast. Dude, I'm being so Ghibli right now. Makes toast, adds jam to it, puts an egg on top. This is so Ghibli. It's red because it can't be placed fair. Where can I be placed? Such an existential question. Imagine being constantly red because you cannot be placed anywhere. It's like, where do I belong? Then one day you sit on the toilet and you turn green. Oh my god. I can die anywhere, but where can I live? I guess you can die anywhere. Yeah. I guess life is beautiful that way. Is that beautiful? I guess it is kind of beautiful in a way, I feel like. Honestly. Twycross, England. So England is confirmed to exist in the Banjo universe. That's scary. This is the remnants of England, perhaps. Maybe this is what happened to England. Mine like Minecraft. Mine. What if you read it like Japanese? A weeb who refuses to accept that he's playing a Western game. Yeah, I like to play a game called Minecraft. I know what must be done to die a good death, damn it. Every time I bring up death, I'm like holding myself back from having an interesting discussion about death, but I feel like that might just be the worst possible ever discussion for a stream, like, hey guys, what do you think dying feels like? I've had a couple of dreams that made me feel like I was about to die. I have two. I had a very vivid dream that was like, I was in the Star Wars universe, and I was a smuggler, and I was caught by the Imperial Navy, or whatever. I was caught by stormtroopers for smuggling, and I even met Darth Vader, and Darth Vader sentenced me to death. And in the dream, it felt so real, like, holy shit, I'm about to die, that I woke up, like, later. I felt like I had been through a genuine, like, death sentence. And all I could think was, like, holy shit, like, death sentences are, like, inhumane. Because just the knowledge of the experience, experiencing the death sentence itself is too horrifying. But yeah, damn, I guess I had, like, a really weird experience the other day. Where I was trying to imagine what death felt like. This is such a horrible conversation for a stream, but I was basically I was laying in bed, I was trying to, like, imagine what death felt like. And for a moment, it was as if I could feel, like, every experience I've ever had, everything that made up me, every memory, every, like, part, an inch of myself just slip away. And even my consciousness ceased to be. And, like, I was just separated, and I became one with a stream of nothing, and it was, like, extremely calming. And obviously I did not experience death, but it made me feel like, wow, like, dying is actually, like, not that, like, stressful. Even though I did not experience death itself, it kind of put me in the position of, like, wow, I don't really have anything to stress out about. Being a part of a stream of nothingness was actually very relaxing. Are save points when you wake up and go back to sleep immediately? Yeah, this is a better conversation. No, in the Dream universe, there were save points. I guess I had played a lot of Metroid at the time. Interesting, interesting. Could you experience death in your dream, by the way? Holy shit, now I can die in peace. I did it. I got all the Jinjos. There was an incident that happened recently at a store here. Which was that, like, someone parked in a handicapped parking spot, and then he was confronted in the store, and the guy was like, the confronter was like, hey, why did you do that? You're not handicapped. And then the guy just started stabbing him. So, that's, I don't know, not always worth confronting someone over. I died 20 years ago, you need to let go. Nah, I'm gonna keep doing it. Holy moly, hell. He got arrested for attempted murder. Don't worry, guys. It's all good, quote-unquote. And the guy survived, but he was stabbed multiple times, and they had to shut down the grocery store. This all happened at a grocery store, like a very small one. It was pretty weird. Why would he do that? What a weirdo. Caving is really weird to me. If it's a normal cave, I like to, but if it's narrow, I'm out. I don't even like going in caves. I like going into caves so I can make the one Lord of the Rings joke and be like, and they call this a mine. A mine! And then I'm out. Then I walk out and I'm like, okay, I've done all that I needed to do in this cave. I just wanted to be Gimli for like 1 second. How do you feel if your sofa decided we are going to Paris? I don't know. I think I would be okay with that as well, I guess. If my sofa had that kind of motivation. Fine. No, I don't want to go to France. If my sofa was like, we're going to Brazil, I would be like, hold the fuck no. I'm burning this sofa. I'm burning this sofa. The sofa's like, no, we need to go to Brazil. Absolutely not. I hear France is stinky. I've heard so too. I think that's fine. Sometimes, I don't know. Brazil mentioned.